video. We have this group that we is called the HOP reunion. So seen a lot of times. Well, let me finish that sentence. We have this group, right? We have this group that is called the HOP Family Reunion. I mean, not family, HOP Reunion, right? So now, when they first did it, I think they called me into it. I think last, no, yeah, last week was my first time in it. So they called me into it, and upon calling me into it, right, um, there was a gentleman on there, a pastor, because it's like a group with saved and unsaved, but it's not really based on the fact of it's not a spiritual. Let me put it that way. It's not a spiritual group. It's a it's a it's dang, come on, Sharon, get it right. It is a group that's gonna be dealing with the old school people. So like our church that we was in, House of Prayer was my church. Trinity was somebody else's church. Bible Way was somebody else's church. So so it's a group with all these different churches in it. We all grew up together. So it's people that we ain't see for a while that grew up with us. We sang together in the choir, everything. Right? So this pastor was in our church first. And we all grew up together. Me, him, there's some other I'll name some people. Me, him, Jennifer, Renee, Eve, Cheryl. I'm gonna say the names as I talk. Whoever I'm talking about, I use their names. Um. So now he comes with his sly remarks, talking about our hair and how we look and stuff. So my whole thing is that that's my complex. That's always been my issue. My hair and my looks. My hair, my looks, and my weight. Those are my main things. So when somebody says something smart, even if it's a joke, some things you just don't joke about. And I'm not gonna so much blame him because he don't know me. We don't interact. We never interact like that for him to know me. But see, that's the thing. If you're gonna individually talk about somebody, then you individually talk about that person. Like he was talking about Cheryl, and I'm the type of person I don't like nobody talking away to people, like bullying them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. So with that being said, that's how I look at it. I look at him being a bully. he wants everybody to come on the line looking nice. And there's some people in there that was saying, well, I'm going to come with my rollers. I'm going to come like this. So I didn't know that Cheryl was in hiding as well for a while because she had her rollers in, and then they was talking about her, telling him, well, come on, this is how you is. As soon as she got on, he had something to say. He had something to say about her rollers. And see, I wasn't going to say nothing because I was going to take up for her and stuff like that. But I ain't say nothing. I stay quiet. I stay quiet because they probably didn't know that the camera that was off was my camera. Right? Because once I realized that it was them, that it was the group, then I just got quiet. Because I was saying hello, hello, because they were just talking. And they were just talking, hello, hello, hello. But I guess they couldn't say nothing because they didn't know that it was me. But anyway, somebody said hello. So then once I realized that it was the group, I'm sorry, there was a picture. This man is in this girl's house and he hit her with a bowling ball in her stomach. So I don't know what they say. I'm not listening to what they're saying. I can't hear what they're saying, but I want to see what's going to happen because, see, apparently he went in there to kill her. So now, I'm just looking to see what the outcome going to be because if he hit her with that bowling ball, it's going to crack her skull. She hit him where it hurt because he was standing over her. And she got the bowling ball. Not the bowling ball, did I say bowling ball? The pool ball. He gonna get up because she taught him how to get up. This picture's bug because she was hitting him and now she's digging a grave. So anyway, so now so she was like, all right, everybody, all the ladies were saying, he never said nothing, but all the ladies were saying, yeah, you just, we know what you look like, and what, blah, 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 blah. And her sister said, that's Eve is her sister. Her sister was like, well, I'm coming with my rollers, whatever, whatever. And then there was I think a elder that got on, and they told her, they was telling her what he said, and she said, well, something she said, well, I'm gonna come in my rollers or something like that. But he never said, oh, no, no, no. It really doesn't matter. You come as you want. I'm only joking. He never said it. See, that's how you know people, they really mean what they say. They saying things to either push people off or, stuff like that. But I just feel like he got something in his head, right, that he feels that it got something to do with me. All right, y'all probably saying, what is she talking about? Okay. He said something to me the first time he came to the church that I saw him in a long, long while. And he was acting all standoffish and he wasn't saying nothing to me. He was acting like he didn't know me and all this. Now I'm talking about the same pastor, right? And here's my thing. This is my thing. That we as Christians, I got to take it a little spiritual. We as Christians is supposed to treat other Christians right. Now, don't get me wrong. We Christians treat other Christians right and treat unsaved people bad. No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. That we are supposed to of a surety treat the house of faith, the house of faith, our brethren, our sisters, with love and respect, not out to hurt their feelings, not out to hurt them. So therefore, they arguing out there. Child, you can always tell when people start drinking around here. So we I got a little bit distracted. So let me get back to my point. So, because I forgot what I was saying. My ADHD kicked in. My ADHD kicked in. So now he. Oh, okay. Thank you, Holy Ghost. So he knew my grandmother, his mother, and my grandmother, and my aunt, which is my grandmother's sister, was very close. So he grew up in the church along with us, along with me. He knew my grandmother, everything, loved my grandmother, and so forth, as he said. So he came out and he said something to me that gave me an indication that he had some feelings in reference to my grandmother and me. So when I see him after that remark, after he said that, then I was like, oh, so that's why he didn't want to say nothing to me. That's why he looking at me all crazy. That's why he got all these things, these things going on, and he's saying all these things. He acting this kind of way because he think I'm sorry. Somebody has a little boy got killed out here in the Bronx. Uh, he got killed. So I'm just looking because the area seems to be where where it looks like a familiar area. Let me just check this out right quick. Give me 1 second. So I was feeling that he was just saying stuff to me in reference to what he may have known about my grandmother that I may not have known. You know what I'm saying? Even though the doctor told me about my grandmother. Really sound like something going on out there. All right, so he was 15 years old. Mercy. Okay, so anyway, so now with that being said, I didn't see him no more. So the next time I saw him was recent. Women's Day? Yeah, I think it was Women's Day. And I preach, but him being a pastor, not to say that it was a necessity for him to tell me, oh, you was good, I enjoyed the message or whatever, right? But as a pastor, it would have been nice to hear his input. You see what I'm saying? And I'm asking God to get me out of that, to get me out of that feeling that I need to have approval from leaders. If he sent me to do something, gave me the word to preach, then he already set his approval on it. For someone else to give it, it doesn't matter. For someone else to feel like it was good, it wasn't good, oh, I enjoyed it, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. You see? So I'm constantly asking God to take me out of that realm. So now, with that being said, I go. I'm like, okay. Oops. What time is it? Is it 12 o'clock yet? It's Tuesday, man. Gotta take my pill. I'm going to take my pills with me. Oh, I didn't put it in water. I didn't put it in water. But so now today we get on. I stay hidden because my plans was I didn't think I was gonna make it back in time, and I was saying, okay, if I do make it back in time, I'm not gonna even say nothing. But I had already got in my head I'm not gonna make it back in time because all these trips I had to make and these places I had to go. By the time I would have got back home, I wouldn't have made it. So but I forgot that it's a video call. It's not a Zoom call because it's different with the Zoom. I mean, you could still get it from from your phone or whatever. But that was all about. That was all about. It really sounds somebody arguing out there. And it could be. It could be the music or something. Car. So now we get on today. The call, I had just got into the house, so I had my jacket on and everything, and my phone rang, so I thought it was my grandson. At first, I wasn't gonna answer, so I went looking for my phone, thought it was in my pocket, but it was in my bag, and my bag was in the room. And then I remember that all I gotta do is just press my headphones and answer it, right? So when I pressed it, I hear everybody talking, so I was like, "Hello." I'm thinking, oh, somebody done dialed the wrong number. Totally forgot about it. And I'm like, hello, hello, and somebody said hello, but nobody didn't even say nothing, right? So, I mean, nobody. What I mean by nobody didn't say nothing because they was saying something, but being that I didn't see that it was a video, I just kept saying hello because I thought it was a call, a regular call. So once I realized that it was, I heard a person say something, Eve. I heard Eve say something. I said, oh, it's a call. So I ain't say nothing. I just went on, kept the headphones in, wherever my phone was in my bag. But let me show you my bag. I told you I got ADHD. So let me just finish what I'm saying. So my phone was in my bag. So I just listened. I didn't say nothing. So I guess being that my phone, because it was on this phone, I don't even understand why it was calling. I don't even get that part. But anyway, the phone was inside my bag. So I guess that caused them just to the see the inside of the bag, right? So I got a pie here. The pie. So I oh, excuse me. That's that. So oh, that's that water. The water and the ginger ale. You got feet at the bottom. So I I mm, mm, mm. Be right back.